You ever feel like peeking through the veil? Well, I think about that all the time. But how exactly do we do that? If you are just starting out with spirit work and have no idea what to do and how to do it, or if you are an experienced practitioner who wants to revisit the basics, in today's book review, I'm going to share with you a book that is absolutely worth reading. Hey guys, I'm Aster. On this channel we talk about independent spirituality and folk magic for free spirits. So far this year I have read 2 books about spirit communication. One of them was Consorting with Spirits by Jason Miller, which I will review on another video another day. And the other one was Spirit Work by Sirian Shadow. Spirit work was the last thing that I have implemented in my practice, so it's something that I'm still trying to get my head around, and I am learning. When it comes to spirit work, I am a baby, okay? And I'm not ashamed of it. So alongside practice, of course, I decided that it would be a very good idea to read some material on the topic. And the first thing I have to mention when it comes to this book is how well made and how well put together it is for a self-published book. I like giving a chance to self-published books for 2 reasons. One is that many voices that deserve to be heard don't really get the opportunity of being published by big publishing companies. And 2, if you only read what everybody else is reading, you will only think what everybody else is thinking. As a matter of fact, don't stick only to the books recommended on the internet, okay? Do your own research. Take a look at bibliography. I have mentioned that in another video of the channel. You gotta take a look at the bibliography and further research on your own. Yeah, I really like to give a shot, to self-published books because sometimes we can be pleasantly surprised. However, I have to mention that self-published books can also be a little bit tricky sometimes because anyone can put together a PDF file and, print on demand kind of thing on Amazon without any kind of supervision or whatever, And some self-published books that I have purchased, they're just terrible. With tons of mistakes, with awfully small and low resolution pictures, and overall just like a very poorly written text. But this one is very well done, very well made, from the book in itself to its content. Another thing that I have to mention here and make it very clear is that this book is for beginners. If you are an experienced practitioner who is looking for taking your practice to the next level, I recommend Consorting with Spirits, which is right here behind me. And there's nothing wrong with being a book for beginners. It's just so you can understand if you are the target audience or not, okay? And this also allows you to know exactly what to expect from the book when you pick it up to read it. The text here is simple, straight to the point, straightforward, and very well written. And if you are a total beginner, complete beginner in spirit work, you've never done anything whatsoever, this is the first book I would recommend you read. In here, he talks about very important concepts such as centering, grounding, shielding, protection, how to build a relationship with spirits, how to petition them, how to communicate, and there are even some exercises. So in order to give your first steps, this book is going to be very useful to you. But another thing that I do recommend is that you look into ancestor work first. This is still a work in progress here on the channel. So far I have published only 1 video about the subject, but as soon as I have more, they will be linked up here in the cards and in the description below, because in my opinion, ancestors are the safest spirits to begin with, because they are part of who you are and They love you. It's family at the end of the day. So they will be more prone to, forgiving your mistakes and being more understanding and patient with you. I didn't really have a lot to say because it is a short book. Look at this. But being short doesn't mean that you're not gonna get anything from it. And I really appreciated the bibliography. I even purchased one of the books listed here in the back, Communing with the Spirits by Martin Coleman. Taking the first steps into spirit work can be scary, but my advice for you is to go into it with protection and an honest heart, and you will have nothing to worry about. The most beautiful part of it all is that the mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. So give yourself permission to take a look beyond the veil. If you're just starting out, wanting to talk with spirits and everything, this is a good starting point. If you are interested in purchasing this book, there's going to be a link for it in the description below where you can buy it off of Amazon. If this video was somehow useful to you, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to not miss anything that's coming up on the topic of spirit communication. Have a marvelous rest of your day, and remember, practice makes perfect. So let's get witching.